Leaving Bryce Canyon felt a little like leaving a really good party early. You know, you should hit the road, but you also want another look at those hoodoos. But when your next stop is Moab, home to Canyonlands, arches, and more red rock magic, you don't exactly feel bad about the trade-off. Our navigation app tells us the fastest route is to go north to Interstate 70 to make the west to east hop as fast as possible. It also gave us another option that only adds half hour to the over 4-hour drive that took us along the all-American Scenic Drive. That's how we ended up on Utah's Scenic Byway 12. 123 miles of how is this even real? Scenic Byway 12 connects Bryce Canyon to Capitol Reef National Park, and it's often ranked among the top 10 most beautiful drives in the United States, for good reason. You'll pass through red rock canyons, slickrock ridges, alpine forests, and open desert all in one drive. It's basically Utah showing off like a highlight reel in 4K. The first stretch out of Bryce winds through Dixie National Forest, where the landscape keeps changing every few miles. Red cliffs give way to rolling pine forests, and the road climbs and dips like it's trying to keep you awake with all those whoa moments. We got an early start, so driving into the sun was sometimes challenging, and some of the canyons weren't particularly well lit yet. That was offset by the road being so empty, we felt like we had it all to ourselves. It's one of those drives where you have to stop yourself from pulling over every 5 minutes for photos. No, really, this is the last one. Okay, maybe just one more. Lesson learned, keep spare camera batteries on hand and easy to access. By the time you get near the town of Boulder, the road does this wild twist and turn dance across slick rock cliffs. It's gorgeous, and mildly terrifying depending on where you're sitting. As the driver, I was having the time of my life. Kathy, well, let's just say she was practicing her deep breathing and reconsidering all her life choices. There are no guardrails on some stretches, with drops on both sides, so just note that if you hear a sudden gasp, it may not be because the view took away the passenger's breath. It could also be because the road did. That's how you know you're on what's known as the Hogback Section of Highway 12. Romantic road trip? Sure. Trust building exercise? Definitely. Not far from Boulder is one of Byway 12's best kept secrets, Lower Calf Creek Falls. This 6-mile round trip hike leads to a 126-foot waterfall tucked inside a sandstone canyon. We didn't have time to do the hike this time, but we heard the water roaring during one of our scenic stops, so we sent down the drone to get a peek from above. And wow. Based on these images, we're adding the hike to our must-do list for the next time we pass through. From here, Byway 12 climbs again, up to the high country of the Boulder Mountain area. At over 9,000 feet in elevation, this stretch feels like an entirely different world. Suddenly you're surrounded by shimmering aspens and cool mountain air. This is the Aquarius Plateau, which we learned was the highest timbered plateau in all of North America. In fall, it's pure magic. The leaves grow gold, the air smells like pine, and the views stretch forever. We stopped at the lyrically named Larb Hollow Overlook, named after the female botanist on the Powell expedition, Ellen Thompson. If you can explain this, please leave a note in the comments below. Frankly, we're baffled. And the locals? Totally unbothered. You'll share the road with free-range cows who move at their own pace, or don't move at all. They look at you like, this is our scenic byway, thanks. Honestly, they're the real traffic controllers up here. As you wind down from Boulder Mountain, the scenery shifts again. The green fades, the air warms, and suddenly you're surrounded by red rock cliffs that signal the end of scenic Route 12. Here you turn right on Highway 24, which signals that you're getting close to Capitol Reef National Park. Our research on Capitol Reef left us woefully unprepared for what we would find. Just as you hit the park, you'll see a turnoff for a panoramic view of the mighty reef. From here you get a sense of what makes this place special. Make sure to go a bit further on the dirt road to stop at Gooseneck's Overlook. It's a quick walk to one of the best viewpoints in the area. From the top you can see Sulphur Creek, carving deep dramatic S-shaped curves through the sandstone. Those are the goosenecks. Presumably this is where you'll find the best diving in the park, but we were unwilling to hike our gear to see it. It's a short stop that delivers a huge payoff. Eventually the road drops into the heart of Capitol Reef National Park, the newest of Utah's Mighty Five, and possibly one of the most underrated. The park gets its name from two things: white domes of Navajo sandstone that reminded early settlers of the U.S. Capitol building, and the Water Pocket Fold, a 100-mile-long wrinkle in the Earth's crust that acted like a reef, blocking early travelers. Basically, nature decided to build a wall and then make it stunning. Capitol Reef also has a fascinating history. Mormon pioneers once settled here in the late 1800s and planted orchards that still exist today. If you time it right, You can actually pick fresh fruit from the trees. It's one of the only national parks where you can snack on an apple grown inside the park boundaries. Next stop is the view to some petroglyphs. We looked and looked but never saw them. Thankfully, Kathy's thorough crime scene investigation-like forensic documentation of every stop allowed us to see them in our post-trip photo review. From here, our Utah adventure continues east towards Moab, passing iconic scenery like Factory Butte and endless desert terrain, including some time on Interstate 70 until we turn south on Highway 191. After about 45 miles, we reach the Canyonlands National Park turnoff, marked by a fun dinosaur exhibit known as the Moab Giants. From there, it could have been a simple quarter-hour drive to Moab, but we don't do simple. We focus on easy, which is different. Look it up. We decided to travel the legendary Shafer Trail, a winding dirt cattle path carved into the cliffs of Canyonlands. It's the kind of drive that makes your palms sweat and your camera work overtime. You start to question your car's maintenance regime. Spoiler alert, we survived, somehow. Stay tuned for our next video on Canyonlands and the exhilarating Shafer Trail. From Bryce's hoodoos to Capitol Reef's hidden orchards, Scenic Byway 12 turned out to be one of the most beautiful and surprising drives we've ever done. Next up, things are about to get a whole lot wilder. If we missed something, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.